Where's the... There we go. Alright, folks. So, between last time and today, I went and I did some work offline, because I figured grinding this stuff out on camera is just going to get annoying. And like I said, I'm only using any of, like, the base chip or the Buster Max or anything when I'm not on camera. I mean, they are tools that the game gives you, so anybody who's like, oh, well, you shouldn't use them at all, well, then why are they in the game? Why are they in the game, Bart? Etc. But we are avoiding using that on camera just because, I don't know, I want to make sure that this is, like, interesting for you guys. So among the things that we ground out a set of 10 sonic waves here. 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. And also, we ground out these 30 Met Guards, because we're going to need those eventually. Also, we should probably hit the sort by code thing from here on out, because it's going to be far easier for us to put together a halfway decent folder doing that. So, for us to be able to go deal with any of the scenario... Do I fight Dex now? No, I fight him later. Okay. So, our thing right now, we're in the train station scenario. And by that, I mean we're going to be going home and solving the train station scenario remotely. But I was clearly getting a step ahead of myself here, because I remember where this ends and everything. Is there a... Okay, this is a jack-in point, so we can go in here, we can find some stuff. Hopefully. I think we've had a couple so far that haven't had any items in them. Ooh, this is an interesting enemy that we're just going to absolutely blow the fuck away. Can we get your chip, buddy? No. But 450 Zenny, that's quite the step up from all the garbage we've been getting earlier. That enemy is called a Twisty. It has that little remote hand thing that it operates at you. Do this. And it will slowly destroy panels on your side of the field until eventually you have nowhere to go, and in theory, it'll get you with its lightning strikes. Or, more to the point, it will fail to because it will take forever to actually do that. In theory, they can be really annoying, but we're probably not going to see them at their worst, that's for sure. Hey, go for it. These guys are being real jerks. That's okay. We got enough health that we're at least able to take a couple of hits. And we do need the money eventually, so I can't gripe too much. Oh, are those chickens? No, they're rabbits. I saw the little bit of red and I was like, oh, it's a chicken. No, it's a big rabbit. I don't know if I've ever seen that little bit over there before. Which is wild to think about, because I've definitely played this game a couple times. Hey, you. Apparently you gotta tell me several times. Gonna go ride the train, buddy. Oh, we're gonna interfere with these kids' game of tag. Well, I mean... Yeah, but... Bronze at least is sturdy and stuff, so points there, right? This place used... Hey, there's a cycling can. Got some interesting looking posters. This one that particularly looks like it was just drawn in MS Paint. I love that. A landslide. What else you got? What caused it? The whole train system is run by a computer. When there's an accident, the safety program should stop the trains, but the program was hit with a virus. Okay, so that's more sensible than what I thought it was going to be, because clearly I don't remember the exact everything here. I thought that it was going to be, oh, by the way, the computer did a landslide. No, 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 no. It's just that there was also a landslide, and it fucked the safety program. So you think someone got in through the net. Gotcha. Alright, where can we go? The line currently runs to the government complex. Scilab is there. Also planning service to Dentown. Okay. Cool, so that's useful information. Well, I mean, to be fair, cleaning up a landslide seems like a thing that would take a lot of work. Ooh. Email. Gutsman is ready to take us on. If we're not chicken, oh, I'm sure we'll be able to kick Gutsman's ass. Da-da! Wait. Oh, yeah, he wants our Recover 50. Whatever. Sure, dude. Steam hates VBA-M. It likes to shut down randomly either Steam or the emulator. The Switch controller hates VBA-M if it's not done through Steam. Only use the Xbox controller. I've got a PS4 controller and I just run that through DS4 Windows. Also, by the way, shoutouts to Dexman not getting a boss theme. Also, my shockwaves work better than this dude's. Hey, come on. Just wanted to show off the dash attack. It's not a super impressive thing or anything, but hey. You get to see it. This is actually kind of one of the worst positions the field could be in. Because we really have to put ourselves in the line of fire to do jack shit. But it's fine. It's Gutsman. It's not that hard of a fight. Looks a little pale. No, he doesn't. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. Oh, did we kick his ass so hard that it made him sick? Is it like a stand thing and he feels the pain that his Navi feels? Cough up, man. It must be fate. Okay, yeah, we know this is an RPG. Alright, buddy. Use this on the net to expand the area you can access. And he gave us the Gutsman chip. Nice. So, Gutsman is a pretty handy chip to have. Again, we're not using the cheat thing on camera, but 40 damage to the entire area and crack their entire field is decent. It gets better in later games because it does, like, real damage instead of just a piddly shit 40, but hitting the entire field is very handy because that lets us get multi-kills. And also, cracking their entire area, that level of disruption is quite nice. Because you can use it in such a way that it doesn't do anything bad to you, and that's pretty great. That's right, we deleted Fireman. Sometimes copies of deleted navies in the net. Almost sounds like a ghost story, huh? Hey, garbage. Ooh, C code. That's pretty nice. So I think Fireman version 2 is over here. I don't really need to save. here because, I mean, it's just Fireman, but... Viki having Garbage Man. Well, I mean, there is Junkman. Not that you say that, so I guess that'd be pretty close. And we don't know who operates Junkman in series, so it could be that Capcom just didn't want to cross over with themselves. Highly unlikely, but you never know. Alright, so we established a link back to Mail's computer. Does this have anything in it? Nice. We get that back. Helpful. Alright, so I'm going to save in front of every dead end, because I don't remember which dead end our friend Fireman is at. Because, like, just for fun, I'm also going to do a quick... I'm going to do a quick run against Fireman V2 using the, using Buster Max, so we can just absolutely humiliate him. Because I think it's funny. Okay, I don't think this one has... Yeah, but it's got a Met Guard, which, hey, we already are done with those. Fuck you, game. Well, I mean, maybe you're not, so... Never mind, I take back the fuck you game. Partially. How do you take back a fuck you partially? I don't know. Oh, I absolutely agree with that. Like, save points in RPGs kind of suck. Alright. So we can turn this on and off at any time by hitting the minus button. And I think that just kind of rules. Two shots! Eat it. That was rude. Okay, I'm gonna fight him the real way. Real way is not much, you know, not much nicer. Provided I don't whiff on my sonic waves like that. Never mind, I apparently have forgotten how to aim. This is what I get. Alright, buddy. Good work. See you next week. Oh, there's an attack we don't get to see from him too much, is when he starts charging up, he chucks bombs out of his chimney. His stovepipe when he does that. Well, forgotten how to AOL Instant Messenger. Yeah, how long has that been dead for? God, I remember when that was a medium that people used for, like, stuff in journal role-playing games. I remember when people were, like, just playing out whole-ass logs on that, and then they'd dump them onto a community, and it would be like, well... But, I mean, it was probably faster than the other option, so... Credit where it's due, I suppose. But yeah, aim was quite good. Discord is really not quite done as good of a replacement job with it as you really want it to. Or anything else for that matter. And we need 5k for the next HP memory. That sucks. Oh, hey, look, a singleton of this duder. That means no S rank for us, which is unfortunate, because that's where its good drops are, code-wise. Because we found dash D and we found dash B, but there's also a dash G, and that is used for a program advance that is pretty good for this part of the game. Oh, using any item gets you MP experience? I did not know that about Quest 64. There's a lot of stuff about that game I don't know, unsurprisingly. Yeah, there's also a Mega Man Dash, also known as Mega Man Legends. An interesting idea, but definitely a game that I remember being a little bit rough at times. And by that, I mean I remember Mega Man Legends 2. I never played the original. Maybe the original is a much better game. In fact, I imagine that to very much be the case. Oh, right, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, it's a funny coding quirk, really. We'll call it that. Alright, and there's a link to Dex's Dex thing. Yeah, we can't recollect the data inside of any of the computers, so... Yep, we can use Dex's links, and now we can go find out what the hell is going on. If you keep winding up from here, you'll see the Metro Line Safety Program. Just saw some really big guy there. Yeah, the internet in Battle Network 1 is infamous for being extremely hard to navigate. And tragically, because they ported this version and not the DS port, Operate Shooting Star, we don't have access to any of the maps that were added in that. Which, to be fair, it would probably be a little bit weird for them to throw in Operate Shooting Star, because it relies on a lot of stuff from Star Force, and it has some Japanese voice acting in it, actually. Which, leaving that completely unadulterated would be very odd to a lot of people, I think. Alright, remove the mine bot. I don't have great tools to deal with the Volgear right now, which is unfortunate because Fire Tower does a fuck ton of damage. That'd actually be a real good thing for us to pick up if we could. Ooh, that's much nicer. Still only an 8, though, because they take, like, 6 seconds almost. No, they take more like 5 seconds to use their attack, but it's forever for our purposes, because it knocks us out of our top timing tier there. Muse link required for access. That is going to take us a while. That's a strange glitch, by the way, now that I'm properly reading that. That's some funny stuff. I have no idea as far as a lot of stuff regarding VBAM. Because I switched over to MGBA a small eternity ago. And by that, I mean when I looked at Boktai, because otherwise I could not get the sunlight sensor thing in VBA to work with Boktai, so obviously that kind of causes some problems when the entire point of the game doesn't fucking work. Gotcha, okay, so it's just a weird programming jank thing. Alright, so I think that bottom panel down there is actually safe from the landmine thing. Front column is safe. That's good enough. Gotcha. Just, interesting. Although I guess overflow glitches, that's probably something that's, like, super easy to have in your game. Yeah, these guys really suck. I just don't have the technology to deal with them as well as I'd want to. I mean, I could use base, but, like, you know, we're not doing that. That's not what we're about on this channel, except for the times when it frequently is. Oh, just barely too slow. Okay, I think it's in the back. Ow, never mind. Shut up, Moon. Or just immediately step on the landmine as soon as you say anything. Dumbass. Mm-hmm. Gotcha! Perfect! Now cough... Oh, that's not what I wanted you to cough up, game. Damn it! I had a good thing going, and I got punished for it. Or damn near, anyway. And somehow that didn't count as a double kill. Well, rip. But getting more longsword S's. S is generally a pretty good code, and longsword is decent damage at a decent range. So it's not a terrible choice if that is what you want to build. Meanwhile, I'm fine with what I've got. Oh, hey, this must be the big dude from earlier. Gawk. Gawk, gawk. I feel a little bit... I feel like I'm doing something very unfortunate by trying to imitate this guy. And for some reason, he just speaks in a syllable that just goes gawk. And that's words, apparently. So they just give us a translation, too, which is incredibly silly. This game isn't voiced. Come on. What's the point? Oh, good job, guys. Yeah, what's the deal, dude? Oh, you're just... You're just kind of, just a guy. Just a stoneman. Alright, so Stoneman is yet another boss who is just deeply pathetic. Stoneman is, what if Numberman, but he didn't flinch, and he didn't even have the decency to shit number balls at you. Like, oh man, he can plant these cubes. Oh, I couldn't quite get out the third attack fast enough to get the perfect S rank. But you know what? The rewards for the story bosses don't matter what rank you get. So, hey, we take our 2K and we get the fuck out of there. And of course, it makes total sense that we defeat Stoneman using a combination of pickaxes. Pickaxes, and of course, just for good measure, a shotgun, because we're an American. Right on! Even Land's saying it. And Mega Man can just shoot that rock to death in the overworld. That's a pretty strong Mega Buster. Those rock cubes are fairly chunky, but on the other hand, like, why would you bother destroying them? I'm pretty sure that if you use the punch-type chips, you can actually just rocket them back at him. So, you know, again, make another One Punch Man joke here, right? Actually, the funniest strategy I've ever seen used against... Oh, this is a combination of things that suck. Love you for that, Capcom. Didn't I have two of those? WTF the fuck? Oh. Anyway, yeah, there's no guard breaking in this game, so hard heads cannot be hit while they're in their orb form. And of course, Volgears, we've seen how they bounce around the field and just kind of irritate me. So, that's a fight. That's just a fight that sucks. And the hard heads also, unsurprisingly, they have a chip. It's called the Howitzer in this game. In later games, it would just be changed to Cannonball. I'm not sure why it's called Howitzer in this one, but it is. It's the same name in Japan every time, which is Hogan, which I believe translates to Cannonball. So, that's one of the hardest chips in the game to get, is what I'm trying to get at. Because fighting those things just kind of sucks. Oh, nice. And there's dash G for us. Oh, I should probably start setting that stuff up, because I do have Gutsman. I should probably use Gutsman. It's Gutsman! Da-da! Etc. I don't need that many wide swords. So, sort by code. So over here we've got Dash, Met Guard, and Gutsman. I forget if that's the right order to use them in, but it forms a program advance, which is a thing that we saw a little bit when I was playing Shanghai. It's the same concept. It's called Guts Shoot. It does 500 damage, I think, to just a single target, but still a 500 damage attack for no effort. They're pretty much all in a couple of different ranges. So we got the wide sword, which is just a vertical column. The long sword is 2 squares wide. Life sword is 2x3. In this game, there's the fighter, knight, and hero swords, which are 3 long. And there's the elemental swords, fire, water, and electric sword in this game. Alright, so now that we've done all that, we can go and get on the train. I don't have to do anything else on the internet for a bit. I don't think Stone Man V2 spawns for a little while. So we get ourselves a government pass. Anything special going on here? I see we can't go this way. No. I should take it, huh? Probably. Yeah, many offices in the big building. So this guy kind of explains PAs here. In this game, most of the PAs are very underwhelming because they just multiply out your basic chips, which is not really that impressive. So, in BN1, putting together the sword, wide sword, long sword combination gives you what I think is called beta sword, and it just doubles 2 sword, 2 wide sword, 2 long sword. Kind of useless. Meanwhile, in later games, it's life sword, which is the big 2x3 area, like 300, 400 damage. That's what you actually want out of your sword combos. Is you'd like to be able to kill more things. Yeah. You got a little lunch for us? Yeah, this place, you know, it's a government building. It could be kind of a mess. Ooh, we can jack in here. Wow. Hey, you. Eh, sure. I mean, we already ate lunch, but... Hello, Sal. Work with the net to protect nature. Well, sometimes you gotta be careful about that, because something IoT devices and, strip mining for metals or something, I don't know. Practice a net battle. Alright, she's got Woodman, and Woodman, as you can see, Woodman is quite the hefty fellow. 500 HP, and he jumps around. It's a similar attack pattern to It's a similar attack pattern to Stone Man, in that it's random targets, kind of like his boulders. But also, I didn't realize just how easy it was to, like, walk into the wood towers and take damage after they're supposed to have dispelled. Also, he's got a healing move. That's pretty gross. And I used the wrong order, so it's Metguard, then Metguard, then Dash, then Gutsman, clearly. Yeah, Woodman is not the simplest boss fight in the world. But we also played that like absolute trash. And I did forget my combo. So, big oops. There's a merchant selling armor. Well, that could be quite handy because reducing the amount of damage we take per attack would be real good. Because otherwise, everything fucking hurts in this game. Let's take a look at what Sal's got going on for a computer pattern here. This is a pretty long area to get out to the net, if I recall correctly. Oh, Jesus. Oh, these enemies. I'm glad I saved. For a start, the clouds can just jump into the air like that. We got absolutely fucking toasted. Yeah, this area's a little tough. I told you that armor would be real nice. Sheesh. The clouds are absolute jerks. Because their little cloud thing goes up and down the row for like an hour or something. And it can shut you out of so much area. Ouch. What, was that like 200 damage from that attack? Or did I get hit by 2 at once? Regardless of that, we may be engaged in somewhat of a tactical error using this type of folder. However, we do get a Dynamite 1 that is a decent chip. So, we don't have a recently acquired sort option. Shit. Now, for a start, unfortunately, Dynamite 1 is in Q code. So, using it is not easy, because it's like, we have to just use that. Or we have to find other codes. Like, I know there's, I think O is one of them, and that's about it. It places a grenade on the ground that searches the entire row in front of it, and as soon as it finds something, it blows up on it for 100 damage. And that's pretty alright. This, however, this encounter can eat my shorts. Alright, dickhead, land. There we go. I may be even saltier than usual in this section because... You see this? $460 zenny, that's a pretty decent yield. There's not going to be a warp outside here. Right. Duh. We have to form that from the other side. That's right. BN1 is weird. Alright, so we can at least take a look at some stuff going on here. This is the lobby, sir, but... I guess it's the waterworks. Do either of these have a jack in them? Something here... One of the vending machines has a jack import. Ah, yes, the actual waterworks. Like I said, it's the lobby. Oh, is it the TV? Those ones are not working. And there we go. There's another dog. Dog no, you know. Wait, what? Alright. Back in here we go. We're in here looking for items. And not ratties. Fuck. These guys are also kind of not great. I think they're not as bad in this game, but they're still kind of obnoxious. Oh, no, it's in anger mode. It's in Ungar mode. Shit. That was a mistake. How far back did we get sent? I'm pretty sure we got the one thing in Sal's computer. Okay, yeah, we're just here. Pick this up again. For that recover 120, which is never going to be there when I need it. Ah. Go back in here. All right. And let's try not to get killed by these shitty rats this time. Hey, you. Channel switching program wasn't paying attention to his job. That's cute. It's dumb, but it's cute. Is there nothing in here? Okay, so we got a single rat. I think they move 4 times and then they attack. Which, if that's the case, that would make them a little bit easier to pattern out and farm. But mostly, I just know they suck. Although, if the game's going to give me encounters with just 1 at a time, I won't complain. 2, 3, 4. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 4 moves and then an attack. So that will simplify our lives a little bit. Escape L. We need all 5 codes of escape at some point to trade for something. I think I mentioned that, but I don't remember. The wood armor you bought, huh? Reduces damage to half of normal. Doesn't work against fire attacks at all. That's a shame. So yeah, I think I mentioned this before, but this game is designed such that regular enemies are significantly harder than bosses. And a large part of it is because of things like that. That just because your HP does not recover, regular enemies hit you way harder, and you're expected to have armor in order to mitigate it. And if you don't, well, you're going to have a bad time. That's a Puffy. That's one of the 2 enemies that had that name. How much damage does Bubbler deal? 50, and it's an AoE spread. This is a pretty nice chip to be able to grab right now for just massively stockpiling those. A code is decently packed at the moment. Oh, here's the fire variant. I think these are called Buffy in the later games that they show up. No relation to any vampire slayers. And they give us what is in this game called a heater. G-code. Again, that's 50 damage, I think. Yeah. Oh, no, it's 70. Oh, that's actually pretty fucking good. What do we have for G-code other than parts of... Okay, well, we've got high cannon. That's 80 damage. More of those. I mean, if we kept farming these fights... we could probably start setting up, like, a decent G-code folder. Unfortunately, not as good as it could be, because I can't truly farm Gutsman right now. And also, I'd have to get more of the dashes and probably a couple more Met Guards. I think we don't have enough Met Guards yet to have all 5 of the gut shoots would be allotted, pardon me. But we're making things work in that regard anyway, so like farming this might be a smart idea. Maybe I should just put a pin to deal with it later, but by the end of the stream I may want to do something different. Because this game, stuff comes at you fast. I don't know how I took damage there, but okay. Apparently the thing just fading out dealt damage to me. That's weird. Alright, you got something a little more, F code. That's not really more useful to me, but, something about paying respects. I don't know. Oh, crud. Yeah, so those things just getting popped from timing out hurts you, it seems. That is quite crusted. I'm no great fan of that. Great hand, by the way. Not so great was me hitting myself in my own confusion, so we get a 6. I think this is the only enemy that's in here. I'll take another, like, fight or two here, and we'll go. I'll stop goofing off. I'll play the actual game. I have a lot of fun just playing these types of games, by the way. They're just so good. So much fun. And so I do stuff like this a lot. That's fine. I didn't really want that encounter too much anyway. That one's kind of terrible. Actually, what do we got? We still have 2 shotguns and a crossgun, and we got 3 of these, so you know what? I think we probably should. Only the staff can use that one. Alright, yeah. Gotta go to the other side to go to the science lab. Hey, buddy. Sometimes you send chip data, chip will morph. Yeah, we've heard about this before. Although he's explicitly explaining to us what a Zeta cannon is, so neat, I think. Probably yes. Yeah, that would be great. Please use the elevator. Well, thank you for the advice. We can jack into this vending machine. That's broken. Let's see what's the... And new fuzzy logic programs always complaining. Why in my day, etc., etc. And we loved it! Thank you, old man. Oldman. Old Man River. Alright, game, cough up the water tower chips. Come on. 7. Yeah, I'm not getting shit for that, of course. I just don't have the resources right now. You know, sometimes you gotta come back to be able to get the most out of a fight. It is what it is. Or something. Well, we'll have a good opportunity. Yeah, you can see how that works. Fairly generic-looking explosions for being fire element, but hey. If it works, right? Let's see what else is going on over here. Not from small I've got pet bill, huh? Maybe that's like for your internet or something, alright? Yeah, no jack import on that one. Just watching a bunch of TVs. Oh, hey. That's right, our granddad invented basically this entire infrastructure, so, you know, predestined universe-saving child or something. Take the elevator downstairs. Oh, we missed him by a lot. Heck. Bunch of TV dinners in here. Used for jack-in tests. There is actually some, like, testing stuff in there, actually, so... We'll check that out in a moment, though. Nothing in the fridge. Alright. Oh, here's his... Yep. Let's see if we can find that program. Also, I like how his computer just has pets written on the side. Without any context, it's significantly funnier. Hey, you. It's not here. Dang it. Alright, so... Pick this up. Hey, we got Dad's link. So, speaking of testing material... This is the virus machine. This generates an encounter for us. I think this is probably like the sort of thing that was used for debugging on some level, which is a certain type of humor all its own. That it's a virus machine, and it's for debugging. But, yeah, because it just generates encounters for us that the game believes to be appropriate for our level. And this is actually a quite irritating fight for us right now. Because while we're a certain level and we're able to fight well enough, we just don't have certain gear to help us out with certain types of battles. Which is kind of one of the ideas behind this sort of high customizability RPG. Is that just inherently you're gonna end up not having literally everything you need at any given time. So let's go check out the other, the jack-in test panel here. And a high cannon in J. That's, well, meh. I think we can get those later. And these got, this is a quite scary looking fight here. This might be a time where I almost have to, like, switch to... Oh, I don't want to say it. It may almost be a time when I have to switch to Buster Max mode as a panic button move. I mean, it would make the fight super easy, but also, I mean, come on. We can do better than that. Maybe we can't. At least we get some health back, right? Yeah, we're definitely not getting a chip out of this, sadly. Oh, my thumb. Well, I guess we somehow still had a busting level of 3 and not a 1, which is what I would expect at this point, but, Interestingly, that plot hook is not explored in a direct manner for a bit. Excuse me. And back we go. Well... Time for us to just go home, because there's nothing else going on for the moment. But again, we should probably go find that armor, because that would probably be a little bit helpful for us. And, I mean, we've already beaten Fireman in scenario, so we're not likely to find a boss that's going to give us problems with that for a minute. Aw, dang it. Hey, he managed to compress the power-up program for us. Neat. We got an HP memory and a power-up. Excellent. I'll take any extra bit of attack I can get. And any extra bit of HP for that matter, too. Alright, so we're gonna go into Dex's computer as a shortcut. He doesn't want to fight us yet. Damn it. Dex, come on. I wanna farm Gutsman chips. Come on, dude. Work with me here. Oh yeah, that thing's useless. Right. Go this way. Up from here takes flex. Okay, so we gotta go this way. It should probably be past where Stone Man was. I think. Alright, that's gonna give us only like a 7 or something. Yeah, we're not getting the chip on that, because fuck. There's like no good fights to get that chip. And it frustrates me quite a bit. Hey, look, it's another garbage encounter for garbage people. Right. Nine, and hey, we got a fire tower. And it's an F code. F1 that we're using G right now. I think we got a couple of F code heaters though, so at least we have other options. Nice. Another fire sword for us. Cannon C. Meh. Meh, I say. We're drawing all 3 of those in one turn. That's not as meh. Give me those classic crunchy explosion sound effects. Yeah. Oh, here's where Stone Man was. This is not a place I need to be right now. Oops. Come on. Boo! Yeah, see, there's not even a Stone Man encounter up here yet. I don't think that's where he shows up again. Although it would kind of make sense for the ghosts to just reappear in the place where they were before. We'll use this. 5.08. We were close. I think we can technically get that encounter to under 5 seconds. But it's still just a disgustingly hard way to get that ship. There's some other way to do it other than chip traders. Chip traders, obviously, that's a thing that we can do, but we haven't even seen those yet, so we don't got to think about them at all until later. Ooh, is that sub 5? Yes, but it's just money. Game, why? Why is this one thing such a pain in the ass to do? Oh well. We use Sal's link and we go in here. I believe this is Internet Area 3, but since the game doesn't have, like, a nameplate thing for us, how am I to know? Is this the shopkeeper? Yes. No, I want your extremely expensive armor. Let's take a look at the chip selection, even though we don't have the cash right now. We got a wide sword S, which, meh. I'm pretty sure we got a decent amount of those. Hammer I. I is a pretty terrible code. X panel 3G. At least that's like a decent code. And M cannon L. This is 120 damage in a line is decent. That's not terrible. Oh god, here's our first encounter with something that can use the electric attacks on us. A Billy. In this game, there isn't a paralysis status. Instead, it causes an effect where you get electrocuted every time you try to move once you get shocked. And it's... if that sounds like one of the worst things ever to you, well, let me tell you, it sure is. And our B-Tank 2s have cross bombs to worry about. That's a very frustrating attack pattern to deal with. Hey, there's Dad's computer. Nice and easy. I want to go see if I can find Sal's computer. And then we can just have Lan go to sleep. Because at this point, I don't feel super prepared to deal with most of the shit that we've got on our... potentially on our hands here. And yeah, you can see the electrocution in action there. And it's really annoying. Don't like it. Bad design. Oh yeah, we should probably remember to equip that wood armor real quick. Oh, what's this? I didn't know we could just go in here. This area is just open to the general public. And it's probably full of shit that can kill us. But hey, oh baby, it sure is. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh yeah. Love it, love it, love it. I am not scared at all. So for a start, we've got the Megalians are the name of the things with the heads and the auras. Fishy 2, they leave fire when they charge at you, and they give us the burner, or in this case, in this game it's called body burn chip. The auras on the Megalians cannot be broken with anything less than the number they list. Oh, the World 3 server isn't around here? Then what do you think this is? Knucklehead. On the other hand, you can damage a Megalian when its head comes out of the aura. Ooh, we got Gaia. I think they're just called Gaias. These big statue guys. So while they're in statue form, they only take 1 damage per hit. And then after that, they drop their Iron Body status, And they use a shockwave attack that is kind of similar to the attack from the time bombs. Which is a pretty nice chip to get if we can get one of those. But I'm not really rating our chances of doing that as being particularly high, just because, again, we kind of lack the tools to do that stuff right now. Also, these duders are gonna hurt. Because that's what they do. Yes, like that. Wow, I was not expecting you to get obliterated on that level. Actually, I was expecting to win the race in terms of damage, but same idea. You have the armor equipped. Yeah, but obviously it's wood armor, so it won't defend against fire attacks. This, in case you haven't noticed, in case you haven't been able to tell from my saying it, yeah, a lot of parts of this game are kind of really hard. Oh, we managed to actually win that fight somehow. But that's not a great encounter to be seeing. This is much more my speed, which is almost kind of sad in its way, but here we are. Oh god. Why? I know why, but still, why? The nation demands answers. I don't know what they're expecting to hear, but they do. Don't expect to win a damage or physical race against these things whatsoever. At the very least, we get good money for these encounters. I have to give some credit there, and a ring zap. That is something that we usually would not be getting quite this soon. This is kind of similar to the wide sword in that it creates an electric thing that circles around us. Not exactly the same, but similar. Get him out of here. Alright. Drops? No drops. Damn it. Boo! Etc. Oh, this is a potentially interesting here. As we get the double hit on that Megalian, and by double hit, I mean triple hit, really, because we managed to pop its aura and hit it twice. That's some great damage. And that dealing double damage is even better. Alright, that's enough goofing off. Let's advance to the next story scenario. I know me suggesting there's such a thing as too much goofing off, right? Also, I like that the same commercial is still looping. One month later. Weekend class, huh? That's a thing that exists, apparently. Hurry, we're late. Meh. Let's go on the interwebs. We might have enough money to be able to go buy that last HP memory. That's the main reason why I'm doing this. And also to see if we can get Fireman to show up. I can end his entire existence. Or I can just draw mediocre here. And hey, we only took 5 damage from that cannon shot. That's pretty great. Ooh, this encounter is trash. Shotgun, I guess at least it's in one of the codes that we use in the folder. But still. Yay! Simple encounters. For money. Yay, garbage. We don't have enough money. Get that. Alright, Fireman, do you feel like showing up, buddy? We're probably gonna get to the whole next area and not see him. Which is fine. We should be able to get Stone Man to spawn now. Because we are in the next chapter. I just don't remember exactly where he is if he's in Area 2. I mean, I guess I could go look at a guide. I'd specifically be getting on game FAQs because it's in the spirit of it. No, I would use an information source that's like halfway decent nowadays. Okay, no, I rechecked. Stone Man is in Area 3, which we don't have access to yet, I don't think. I think Area 3 is locked behind Miyu's thing. Okay, no, Area 3 is the one that we can access already. So disregard what I said. 9? Yeah, 9. Alright. Is this the way to go? I really wish I could have an in-game map, but, well, I didn't see fit to add that until later on. And hey, a regular sword in K code. That's meh. I guess that's technically a drop, but only technically so. Yay, tiny bit of pocket change. I mean, in the grand scheme, it really is just a tiny bit of pocket change. Although for now, hey, I'll take any free money the game feels like giving to me, but still. Alright, S rank? No, that didn't count as a multi-delete, and we were too late. That's incredibly unfortunate. This should be the right area, so now we just gotta go explore this place to go find Stone Man and go give him what for again. Because, boy oh boy, let me tell you. I don't know what you should let me tell you, but apparently you should. Okay, I don't know why that's blue, but because it's restoring reward. Yeah, last time we got that last time. Pardon me. We didn't skip that last time is what I was trying to say, but I don't know how to use words. It's a very difficult thing to do if you're a streamer. I don't know if anyone realizes this. Dad's computer. Wow, alright. Jerk. Sheesh. That was just some shit RNG we got there. Where it just decided to stop. Because that is RNG controlled, I know that. S code, so we get the better code for doing worse. That's pretty funny whenever that happens. P-coded shockwave is not really, there isn't a whole lot of stuff of great value in the P-code, I don't think. I mean, it's also true of, like, the K-code, but We're using it because we managed to farm up a good group of stuff early on for it. Just clear this thing out, please. Screwed up the timing earlier, so I'm disappointed in that. Oh well. We'll take its small amount of pocket change. It adds up eventually. I mean, I'm still waiting for it to happen, but I swear it will. Nice. Get out of here. Give me a chip this time. No. Just money. This refreshed as soon as we got off screen. The hell? That's just weird. Nice. Less nice is just money, but could be worse. Alright, we now have easy access to this part of the internet, which is going to be real good if we can ever find the one useful thing in this location. No, we should clear this fight using roll because she's auto-target. Yeah, there we go. That'll do it. It's so weird that the damage numbers don't update until after the time freeze chip ends in this game, by the way. That's a thing that was fixed for later games. Hey, cool. Does that respawn as soon as we get on and off screen? Nice. Walked into it. No, it's not literally as soon as we get on and off screen, but it does seem to be anytime we enter and leave the area, I suppose. Ooh. Rank 2 Canodomes. These things will drop high cannon for us. If we can get it in G, that might be a nice thing to add to our folder. Oh, there we go. I think we just gotta get a bunch more, though. This attack doesn't even hit more blocks or anything in this version. Alright, let's add... I think this version he might actually bust out some of his other attacks just by virtue of the fact that his HP is liable to go that low. But that's about it. And by that I mean he's liable to take that long being in a low HP state. Oh, I couldn't see where the shadow was. Just the worst placed rock possible. And hey, nice flinch frames, idiot. Oh, wait. Yeah, that fight actually took an amount of time, but that's because we spent a lot of time adding. And I'm surprised that we managed to get our rank torpedoed to a 6 like that. Like, we only took one hit, didn't we? And sure, we moved around a bunch, but your starting rank... whatever. The important part is we still get the chip, because, again, those are fixed rewards. Alright, just a little more to check out in the area. That was a nice little cluster of hits for everybody involved. That was pretty great. And yeah, this is the last area that we don't have access to yet. But for now, again, we're going to jack back in and we're going to go buy that last HP memory from the Area 1 shop. But mostly, I wanted that Stone Man chip. So, that description, I was about to say, that one kind of sucks, but it's 3 randomly targeted rocks dropped 3 times on the enemy's zone. And so you can pile up some pretty good damage with that. Actually, let's see if this is a jackpot or just some more disappointment for us. Hey, we actually landed a hit. We landed 2 hits on the same enemy. Oh, classic Stone Man RNG. But that's why you combine that with area grab and stuff like that, is you use that to increase the accuracy and you bombard the entire field and you can do some really sick damage with it. It's also interesting because the damage output does not go up properly per chip. What happens is Stone Man version 2 is 4 rocks in 3 waves. And then Stone Man version 3 is 3 waves of 5 rocks instead. So it becomes easier to land the big hits, but it also means that you can just get whatever level of Stone Man you feel like you need and just put that into your folder and you're good to go. Especially if you have a good set of area grab tech on your person. I probably could have got that without getting hit, but whatever. Didn't change much of anything whether I did or not. Let's go and grab this HP memory already. There we go. Alright. Now, we're finally gonna get on with the plot. After I save. Hi, Mom. What's wrong? The water's off. There are no other drinks around? Also, I like that, again, it's just the same commercial continuing to go. Dog, no. They really need you to know that dog, no. There's male walking sideways, some more. Yep, there is no water nowheres. The pond is dry too? Oh god, what? Gonna go find out what's going on? Hey kid. Yeah, you sure are. Hey bunnies. The kid even runs inside the school. That's pretty good. A good use of their setting things up things here. Hey, I'm going. Hey, you got anything? No. Stairs. Can't use the can because of water. Alright. Fair enough. In through the back. Hey, Dex, you want to fight? Yeah, now we can fight this guy. Now in this game, Dex is, pardon me, Gutsman's attack patterns just really don't change in any meaningful way between versions. However, in later games, he will crack your entire area in one go. He'll do flying rocket punches to counter you standing behind holes and stuff like that. In this one, he's just kind of pathetic. You can just stand behind a hole and just be like, okay, dude, well, get into range and feel the heat. Although saying that right now, we don't really have the greatest location set up for ourselves here. Because this is not a defensible... Yeah, this is just he gets a free hit on us. So he can be kind of a dick like that, but... ultimately, he is still just Mega Man Battle Network Gutsman. He's quite easy. And that means free money. I want to get his chip. Or at least another copy of it anyway. Get into range. Not the way I was expecting that to go, but okay. Oh! Yeah, don't stand in front of the hammer when it drops on you. Duh. That might be a smart idea. On a tier of the Master Belch to Gutsman's ass, how is this game? Well, I don't really understand what either of these mean, Lears, but so far, the collection is decent. It has some problems. Some people on PC have been reporting some interesting funkiness going on with it. If you don't play in full screen at max resolution. There have been some bugs reported in the version of BN6. However, it does seem to be quite decent. Well, it's like... I could grab some screenshots from a Discord for you. But it's like... tore up graphical assets kind of thing. Like, they probably didn't test it at anything but max resolution. In terms of lag, I've heard that the net play is kind of crappy. Like, not the worst thing in the world, but certainly it's not what you would like, and most people I know from the EXE hardcore have just been like, well, even for ease of use, we're not replacing Tango, which Tango is the program that they've been using lately to just do stuff through emulator for net play and such. And in fact, I think they already have that working with the Legacy Collection versions of the game. Which, to me, that is hilarious. In terms of overall presentation quality, it's going to be a little bit hard to see on my capture just by virtue of the fact that the way my stuff looks. But I'm pretty sure that this is all like AI upscaled, and I'm pretty sure that some of it is done on the fly and with filters and shit. Because people who have data mined the games have found that they are extremely not source ports, despite what was said early on by Iguchi-san. He said that these were going to be source ports, and it appears that they're in this weird situation of something along those lines, but also they contain all of the ROMs of the original games, and apparently they are using those as a source of the assets? It's really weird on the technical level, but it plays fine for single player. If all you want is the experience of being able to play these games single player, it's $60. And, you know, again, assuming you don't want to go on the high seas and you're not so psychotic that you need the authentic experience, so you're going on eBay and spending $100 a cartridge. Said someone who probably would do that if they had real money, but I got problems, dude. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, is if you don't want to do that, then this is fair. Also, this does include all of the event chips in a way that's quite easy to do, and the same with the e-reader cards for the later games, which I believe were not available in English at all. Actually, yeah, all the Japanese content has been... Actually, I don't know if it's been translated, but apparently you can play all of it because it's basically just using the JP stuff as the original game and overlaying everything else on top of it. It's a little, like I said, it's a little bit funky. A kid from Class B is missing, apparently, and it's back to the story. So yeah, I guess that would be one reason to not emulate in Game Shark, is because that depends on how many translation patches there are for stuff like that, which I don't know what the current status of that is. Yeah, so the town has no water service because somebody hacked the waterworks. Apparently something shockingly similar to this happened in real life a couple years ago, where some cyber terrorists tried to hack a waterworks somewhere in Florida and tried to jack up the amount of sodium hydroxide, I believe it was, that was being added to the water supply to, like, by 1,000-fold or something, which would obviously unneutralize the water and be kind of unsafe for you because, hey, wow, thousands of times more. Wow, that's just fucking drain cleaner in it. You don't want to drink drain cleaner. What are you, a drain? Take a look at that. Let's get a little bit of... Oh, no, that's just the... Nice image macro. That gave me a good chuckle. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have seconds. Oh, Lears. Alright. So, I guess we should probably just go investigate the lack of water. Everything with water in it's been stolen. That sucks. Oh, man. Did someone get my stash of Black Cherry Dr. Browns? Those sons of bitches. I actually don't have a stash of that anymore, unfortunately. I drank it all last year. It was not a very large stash, so that'll tell you why. Hey, what's up with this car just hanging out here? Oh, the car is talking to us. Those public bathrooms are going to be... Oh, boy. Store come from... Sir, how did you miss this store happening? It's Higsby's. And yeah, we can take a look at... We've got some signs about the Sasa Lele. And a cardboard cutout of a dancing light bulb. We can't jack into it, but in later games we can jack into it. What's up, kid? Viruses that look like fish. Oh, I thought you were going to give me some, like, real hot tips. No, you're just telling me about these other enemies that exist. Alright, tell me about the chip trader. Chick from Yuppie Psycho. Yeah? I was gonna say, what, the guy behind the counter or the other guy? Fuck, I don't remember that well. I gotta rewatch that. I know Alan's got that on his channel. Put chips in the chip trader. Yeah. Red one takes 3 chips. And the blue one takes 10, but gives you rarer stuff. Oh, yeah, the guy behind the counter. Absolutely, Roddy. There's Mr. Higsby. He's turned his life around pretty damn fast. It's only been a month since he hijacked the school. And he's got a shop for us. He sells stuff we don't need, probably. Repairs panel in your area. This could potentially be pretty useful, but not so much in this game because all there are to worry about are holes and cracks. So, like, there's no lava or poison or anything that we would necessarily want to remove. Barrier. This is a pretty handy bit of defense. This just blocks a single attack no matter how much damage it would deal. It's a great, quick... Oh, I see what you're talking about now. Thanks for refreshing my memory there, Lears. That's a good picture. And here's our Elex Sword. 120 damage. That's pretty decent for just being a wide sword variant. And a steel in L. Do we have other things that are useful in L? Also, he goes, okay, like Mr. Mackey. Our L code is underwhelming. So yeah, I think that's gonna probably be a pass from me, despite the fact that I do love my area steals. Alright, so over here, we can fight his boss. We can fight Numberman for free. Don't worry. Him turning over a new leaf doesn't write him out of, stuff like the sword elsewhere. Yeah, yeah, so that's... My brain shut off for a second there because of how you were phrasing it. I love my area grabs, but unfortunately, our L code is kind of garbo, and in this game, with there not being Life Sword as a program advance, instead it's something significantly jankier and stupider. L is not really going to be our big code. There's other codes of steel. Obviously, there's S, which we'll throw that down right now. Let ourselves get a little bit closer to Buddy Boy here. I'm pretty sure he is permanently out of Number Ball mode. But this just means that if we draw a Stone Man, we have a better chance of more hits. But we also drew 2 heaters, so who cares? GTFO. Nice and easy. You don't have version 3 yet. Yeah. Yeah, he says you gotta be a better battler, but it's just story type. So we're gonna save in front of the chip traders, because in this game, there is a big oversight, and that is that using a chip trader doesn't cause your game to save. So we can just, if we put these in and we get dog shit, which is a distinct possibility, yeah, like this, we get a high cannon G. I mean, okay, G code is good for our folder, but we can farm those. So we can just reset, and you will find, when we go back in here, that we did not get our stuff aided. And we can just try again. And we can be disappointed with that. I'm not going to spend, like, the entire stream just hard resetting in front of a chip trader. I'm not a complete sadist in terms of how I treat my audience, I swear. But we are going to at least try to get something that's not donkey shit. A Fire or a G, that's a potentially pretty cool chip. That will protect against any non-water element attack that deals 40 or less damage. Oh, I think I'm seeing the problem now, is that that's not going to apply too much no more. We have enough to do that again, right? Yeah, we got those. And dashes. Oh! Well, you know what? All bets are off. I'm going to use this one. So, I explained this in the previous stream of this, but for anybody who missed, so the base chip is available only by events. Except in these versions where they let you pick them up through the network functions / through just the functions of the game. And I said that I was not going to use the one that they give you as part of that stuff. Outside of, like, doing off-screen grinding and stuff just to speed it up. However, this chip trader will give you pretty much anything in the game outside of any of the post-game navies, which I think would be Magic Man, the Life Aura chip, Pharaoh Man, Shadow Man, or Base, unless you have them in your library already. And of course, because we got Base just by virtue of pretty much just because we own the collection, basically. Basically. He's in our library, so we got another copy. So that is one that we absolutely can and will use. But let's see what else we can get here. We can get trash, and can we at least get, like, a steel or something? Show me something cool. Okay, you know what, game? Now you're... Okay, well, the game's just like, I don't want to be played anymore. Okay. We're using both of those. Base and lead base. Yeah, exactly. I'm okay. Nice. Real fucking nice. What do you got going on, old man? Lost your dentures? Lost them in the park somewhere. Let's take a look and see if we can find those real quick. Because the old man might have something nice to give us. Statue of a squirrel. Sally Acorn. Wait. We just find this dude's dentures in the tree. We're just going to give them straight to an old man. I don't know if that's necessarily our best, you know, can we at least... I'd say, can we at least wash them? But, I mean... not much water right now. Also, gulp, smack. They got a thick Scottish accent. Thank you. We got a trophy for that. Well, thanks, game. What's the deal? Turns out the kid from... this was kidnapped. How do you know that? Yeah, did you do it? Is there like a ransom note that was being passed around that you only just now found out about? Buy some water if you find any, please. We'll see what we can do. I think we're not going to be able to, though. And we go to the horribly truncated name of the government complex. Let's see what we can do about this government water. But first, we're going to save in front of Sal. I mean, I'm pretty sure that... oh, we don't have access to Woodman V2 yet, so... never mind. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure we don't lose anything if we lose, so whatever. Oh, are you saying that he's a big mouth Billy Bass? Wait. I mean... hey, look at this dude. Look at the funky pattern on those green pants. Check the waterworks, yep. This guy with the white chunk on top of his black hair. Kind of makes me think of, like, Brendan's hat from 3rd gen Pokemon games. You're the same age I am. Shut the fuck up, dude. Also, the fact that he's got, like, black sleeves on his jacket, which you can see it's a jacket in the art over on the side there. That's Protoman's operator, Chaud, I mean. But it kind of makes it look like he's wearing a vest on that sprite, so he just looks like the biggest fucking loser dork ever. They fighting at crime, apparently. They're the interwebs cops. And they can just net battle wherever they want. This apparently is a plot issue that's like... I don't quite get what they're trying to say here. Is Is it like, oh, well, they can actually do things in certain areas that civilians wouldn't have access to? Or is it supposed to be like, oh, by the way, net battling in public is illegal? Alright, so we've got to go and figure out a way to make them think we're a staff member. Which basically means we're going to go steal our dad's ID. And somebody's going to go like, wow, Yuichiro, you shrunk. So apparently we just cut it off of his coat, too. That's... we're a real classy kid. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Thankfully, the person at the desk doesn't ask us about anything, so that's great. Yeah, I know. Hey, dude. His water cooler is also broken. Yeah, I would imagine that there is no, like... Has anyone tried checking to see if the pipes are, like, gunked or anything? What if we just have to call a Mario or something? Call a Mario, yeah, okay. I know how to use words. I'll take a look at that in a sec. Don't have to do the Mario, yeah. Alright, these guys are just kind of stuck. Talk to the boss. Hey, this guy's got a unique sprite. I bet he's important. Yeah, we just kind of snuck in here by cutting our dad's identification card off of his coat. Looks like you don't say, Mega Man. I can't believe this guy. Yes, I can. Oh, I see. The pump is glitched out. Okay. At least we tried, question mark. Take a tour. You guys are still running tours right now? Huh. Also, yeah, it's a server. Of course it is, because it's got these funny glowing lights on it. Everyone is here today. That's good. That means they'll be able to figure this shit out sooner rather than later. Oh, neat. We get some machine ambiance in here. Is Dr. Fwat, Dr. Freud, is he the only one who's working on this shit right now, by the way? Like, does nobody else notice that, oh, by the way, spoiler alert, he's the guy who's responsible for this. It turns out that his son got kidnapped and he's being held for ransom. So he ends up also not being a bad dude, but... like, just nobody notices this? Also, you guys have no backup that, like, doesn't rely on a computer? Man, the future sucks. Like, computers sound like a good idea, and then this shit starts happening. Really? Never before? Alright, well. Oh well. Interesting. I don't know that I've seen that room in years, if at all. Oh, and here's another one where we get more machine ambiance. That's kind of neat. Water filtering area. Yeah, this is an important part of... Right, so you guys are probably just stuck here with your thumbs up your ass like, well, we can't do nothing. We're trying to do our jobs, but unfortunately, our jobs just don't want to be done today. Oh, are you just staring at this thing and not knowing what it is? Yeah, that sounds like your level of skill, buddy. Alright, well, let's head on out of here. Yeah, I mean, that sounds pretty big, so... Right. Yeah, of course everything with water is missing, but yeah. The kid was kidnapped. You don't think they're connected, do you? Oh, wait, I already spoiled that they are. Sorry. Alright, let's go bum around and watch TV for a bit. They'll never see it coming. Oh, wait, I think we're supposed to go hide in Dad's lab because, like, he's never there. Yeah, I just suddenly remembered this because I've done this before. Otherwise, you'd probably just be searching around for a while. Oh, I see what that is. I completely forgot what your description was earlier, so... Gotcha. Bing bong, bing bong. 12 o'clock. Everybody is on their way out. We get some slightly worried sounding music, and it's time to sneak our way. We can't stealth our way through this section with this kind of music. This is what you usually hear in an MGS game when you're ready to fight. Oh, I should have used a chaff grenade. Alright, let's jack into the water cooler here. And we get yelled at. Who's still here? Oh, you don't look like you belong here either. Maddie, I think, is her name. Sure. I don't know half of what's going on. Well, of course we're not going home. Boy, this would be a lot easier if we had the Wi-Fi adapter that we get in BN2. Navies or programs anywhere. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's not the only time we've heard the phrase, I smell a rat. Gee, I wonder if the waterworks and the kidnapped kid are connected in some way. I think that was probably not on purpose on the part of the localizers or anyone like that. But it works out nicely enough. Speaking of working out nicely enough... What do we get? We had a Tri-Arrow D. Excellent. I guess those are the fish viruses, as the guy mentioned before. So this is something that kind of abuses the fact that you can walk in 8 directions despite this being an isometric game. You gotta edge around a lot of these things with great care to be able to get anywhere. So this level can get a little bit jank. Bass versus bass. Funny. We'll get a better look at the piranhas, which is what those guys are called, at some point further into our adventure here. Alright, turn the handle, and the water gush stops. So it's time to get back to where we were. And we're probably going to flounder a little bit in this dungeon. Fish puns not intended, because of the fact that I'm using the control stick to move quite a bit. Because honestly, why not do it, right? It really does feel much more natural to go up to where the control stick is on your Switch controller compared to, say, going to where the D-pad is. And I think it would probably make more sense if your face buttons were down where the right stick was to use the D-pad. Again, there are times when, you know, the layout of this and consequently the GameCube controller versus the DualShock, they're both kind of equal in my esteem, but there are definitely times when one is a little better than the other. And a lot of it is just that my brain goes, okay, if we're going to be at the face buttons, we're going to have one thumb up at the upper right corner and the other one at the upper left. Otherwise, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Hey, we got a cloud chip. The cloud attack is pretty good, but we want the higher levels of it, and obviously we want it in a better code than B. Oh, hey, here's Swordman. It's 0. Don't call me a whore. I'm sorry for calling you Swordman. Jeez. Why do you not think it's a Waterworks Navi? Oh, don't be such a dick, Proto Man. You are kind of sus. This dude's out here with his sunglasses. There it is. Load Chaud, sir. Instead of calling him Lord, which is kind of weird in and of itself, the localization team made it load. Yeah, they, again, to re-emphasize, they did not change the localization practically at all. It's like 99% the exact same script as before. I've been informed that they did change... they changed a reference to a location called Nation Z to Nation X for reasons that I think are a little bit of a stretch and a little bit of being overly worried, and you're worried about upsetting the wrong people, quite frankly. But that's like the big one that I know about, and also changing one enemy name to account for the fact that they were using the name of an enemy that already existed. Do I look lost? Yes. Ah, yes, you're the Cyber Cops. And for some reason, Proto Man uses the speaking portrait for that instead of just a regular one. You can't just murder people. Come on, dude. Oh, right, he's the cops. I forgot. Of course he can just murder people. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that Lan is, like, Japanese, and we're in Japan, so, something, this is political commentary. I probably should cut it out before somebody comes in and starts saying really weird shit. And not as a joke. Hey, Green Navi. You run water over ice, it will melt. Yes, because heat. Walk over the melted ice, but not over water. If you jack out, the water will return, but the ice will not return. That's useful. I hear some rumbling. I probably should close my window pretty soon. Because yeah, it's supposed to start thunderstorming late at night. I will handle that in a minute or two. Oh, they have chosen absolutely nothing, but the game gave me a great hand, so they should get me that water tower chip in theory. Or at least give me the possibility for it to happen. Yeah, they just gave me a tri-arrow. Well, poop. Turn the crank. Alright, turn the crank again. Okay, so I'll be back in just a second. I'm gonna go shut my window. Alright, y'all, we are back. Sorry about that. What's this clown got for us? Oh yeah, you're totally not a unique sprite or anything. You are completely normal. Take that HP memory, thank you very much. This is not an ideal hand at all. I mean, obviously at this point we're getting used to getting bases, but yeah. So as you can see, the piranhas, when one of them targets you, all of them pop off an attack. Alright, we're just gonna add and hope that we either draw a gut shoot or base or something like that. There we go. We drew base. And as you can see, the handle is missing here. So, we'll have to deal with that later on. I think we can go back, actually, and we can do something about that. Oh, nice. This will clean up this encounter real quick. Hell yeah. Oh. Get him, boys. Rattle them, boys. Alright, can we just remove the handle from another one of these or something? And that would make our lives quite a bit easier. Nice. All right. This way, this is where we can keep doing stuff. Oop. Need to be here. I think we can go back. Yeah, yeah, so we actually did want to go that way. I mean, the wide sword C is not super great, but yeah. That's another bubbler for us. Oh no, it's money. Never mind. It's okay. I mean, how many more chips do we really need now that we have 2 bases that we actually can use in our folder, right? Oh, you jerk. He healed one of his buddies. I'd say I can't believe it, but I absolutely can. I just wanted to complete this fight because I didn't draw a base first turn. So it's not as free as I'd like it to be. Oh well. Alright, close the gusher. I think there's nothing... Wait. Yeah, things are a little dicey sometimes with getting the exact placement for doing your slides. Oh, that thunderstorm is got volume. It is audible. I'm not talking about the effect of these rain attacks. Hell yeah, those cloud monsters suck. They actually get worse in later games, but they're not as painful, I don't think. Ooh, Ice Punch. That's a nice thing. Yeah, that's our first time getting any of the punch chips. And those will push around blocks for us, which is a great way to deal damage. It's just to punch cubes at people. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with the blocks that Iceman spawns, which, oh boy, I wonder who we're fighting, now that I've said that. Also, yeah, you may have caught that little bit of weird pink crustiness around the green cross on the forehead of the Invis chip there. As you'd probably guess, that one was, that was a red cross before, and obviously, again, I think I mentioned that this stream, too. But it was before Lears came in. Yeah, they did that because, you know, they didn't want to get sued. Because the Red Cross is very, very protective of that. Of the use of a Red Cross symbol. Especially nowadays. They used to be at least somewhat less so, but not so much anymore. And yeah, I think they also had like a sort of a red rim around parts of the face originally, and as a result of the palette change on the actual ghost sprite, they got like a green tinge around it, and it does not look right. I wonder if it would look better if I turned the filter off. But of course, then we have to deal with the idea of thinking about the elements that are unfiltered and everything, and, you know. We've had a conversation about that before, I think. Alright, so I forgot which one we already went down. Go down the first. That's not going to do it for us. Second, third, they all kind of look like they go to the same place. Also, yes, I am counting those in the wrong direction. You are correct to that out. Stone Man is probably going to be our best bet to get combos here. Come on. Let's see good results. Come on, Stone Man. Good old gambling on Stone Man. Yeah, we got them both. Heck yeah. That's what we like to see. This way. This all looks like it goes the same way. I think we might be in the wrong location. I see an item over there. We should at least get that before we say we're doing it wrong. Ooh, an M cannon. That's a decent chunk of damage. I mean, obviously it's not as good as the big thing we've got right now, but what could be. If that's our standard, why are we trying to get anything, right? Oh, the timing. Alright, so I think down here... Yes, this looks about right. I may have actually not screwed this up. Hooray! And hey, another freebie fight. Yeah! I'll take these anytime. And yeah, here's a mean-ass setup for you where they just get 3 of them and they go on different rows for each of the Piranha Brothers here. Doug and Dinsdale. And the third one. Neither Doug nor Dinsdale, but a third secret thing. Ooh, here's our boss for the area. It's a couple of big polar bears. Yeah, base only does a single hit despite the amount of bullets that you see flying. These guys are not super hard, especially because we just plowed through most of their HP in one go. But they have a really simple attack pattern that is fairly easy to dodge. Just get in, get out, over and over. And hey, free 2,000 bones. You think that was the virus causing the waterworks bug? Send me a fire shot. Wow, you can just specifically tag chips. It would be nice if you could specifically choose your chips every time, buddy. Alright. Well, we cleaned things up, so that's nice. Nice and easy does it. Ice and easy does it is more like it. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, the school pond. Yeah, that's a source of water that is visible on the overworld. So, Oh, ew! What the fuck happened here? You call that water? Oh, God. Oh, God, is this guy... Don't drink the sewer sludge, you idiot! At least get a coffee filter. Oh, he's dead. Ding dong. Yeah, we seem to have gotten the water pump started again. Yeah, well... Listen, is that my problem? The real problem was in the water filtering program, my ass. There was a problem with the pump program, too. Hey, fuck you. We actually did our job, dude. It's not my fault there were 2. You know, that's the thing that nobody seems to be pointing out is the fact that, oh, hey, there could be 2 glitches going on here. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Net News, for informing me of nothing. We can go visit Mr. Higsby if we want to. Oh, hey, and the park is full of sewer sludge, too. That looks nasty. Yeah, I wouldn't drink the water out of the pond in the park either, no matter what. Probably about as healthy right now as it usually is. Yeah, we probably should. Looking for the kid who was kidnapped? No, we've been busy. Forgot to mention his last name is... Oh, that's a... Okay, that seems like a pretty big thing to... How do you know that? Yeah, that's the name of the guy at the water... Yeah, Yeah, okay, we finally She could have told us sooner. You don't say. You really could have told us sooner if you knew this, Yai. What the fuck? Okay, so we gotta go in there and mash buttons to mark it as red. Otherwise, the game will annoy us at some point, I'm sure. Alright, well, if we pop the trunk on this mysterious car... that kid just rolls out the side. Nice. Yep, that's us. That's our name. Don't wear it out. Oh, I think he's already done some shit, so, stop him from continuing to... Oh, there we go. We got the handle program. That explains the missing handle, huh? And he scribbles us a handwritten message to deliver to his dad. Because I guess the kid has no way of emailing him right now, right? Because here we are living in the cyber future where everybody has a personal internet terminal that they have to pay bills on to continue having their Navi, and they can't send email. Very odd, but I mean, I guess it's some form of cybersecurity that you don't have reason to believe the kid's been hacked, which seems like an odd thing to... Whatever, let's go. Let's go. Oh, door's locked. Oh, you can't hear us. Well, we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. We're going to have to go and find the dude's Navi and beat it up ourselves. Whatever, I'm actually at a point where these fights are easy enough that I'm just gonna start tanking the hits. Our HP recovers after every fight. We may as well put that resource to use. Something only one hit point matters. Wait. Alright, well, that clown seems to be missing, so that's interesting. Unfortunately, we're still here to keep the clown number up high, so... One-hit knockoutman.exe. Yep, that's our friend Base. Doing good work here. Oh, I was waiting for the cutscene to happen. Oops. That opens the way, and now we can continue to the rest of the waterworks. Damn it, it dodged. Timing on landing those is really annoying. So hey, that's another good reason why having that much base is real good for us, because then we don't have to learn how to oh yeah, that sounds like a pro gamer thing to say. Get him out of here, base. That's right. That's what we like to see. Turn the knob. And that reveals a new path for us to take. Once we get back there. Although perspective is a little bit wonky here for us to be able to actually figure out where to go, so this might take a second. It might take a second of me scrubbing it up against these fights. Sure have. Alright. So that's not the right way. That's right, I gotta keep going back to wherever I was earlier. Okay, so we eat the hit, but fine. This way? No, this... Wait, maybe it is it, actually. Just kind of hear like, shit, where am I going with this? Hey. Okay, yeah, so that's not where we need to go. We need to go back down, I think. Go back through the handle path, pardon me. Whatever. I think you know what I mean. Maybe not. Alright, this should make it easier to land 2 hits on the cloud, in theory. I mean, it is pure luck still, but technically it was easier. Hooray! We managed to get through that fight without getting hit. That's always nice. Because, yeah, those clouds, as I've said before, they suck. Also, hey, look, 2 base. Just in case 1 isn't good enough for you, game. Blah! Dr. Octagonopus. Blah! Too far? I think I went a little nuts there. I'm okay. Mostly, I think. Also, fuck, that's old memes. Get him out of here. This way. Oh boy, are we gonna have to like do pixel precise? Yeah, we gotta do some of this stuff, don't we? Yeah, okay, in order to loop around. Activate the thing. Activate the other thing. Oh, I should finally be able to show this off now. So on top of everything else, that's just one of the funniest animations in the game because it's just Gutsman chucking Mega Man at the enemy. Oh, anybody else here ever played Super Mario RPG for the SNES? Probably, yeah. Bowser's Hurley Gloves weapon. That's just one of the funniest things in any RPGs ever. And so I'm glad to see something that's in the same spirit. Of just, how do we deal with this problem? We get the jerk party member to throw the hero at it. Also, speaking of things that are jerks, this. Oh, if we draw the combo again, I just showed off the Guts Shoot PA, which basically, yeah, it causes Gutsman to show up on our tile, and he picks Mega Man up and just throws him at an enemy for like 500 damage or something. It's real funny looking. And obviously I will take every opportunity to show it off if it shows its face. Because it's just that good. Yeah, that's what I was just pointing out, was it's the Hurley Gloves. Just one of the best things in any RPG I've ever seen. Super Mario RPG in general is full of some great stuff. Fall through a hole to find a path, melt the ice to create another, fall through another hole, melt the ice again to create an... I think we just sort of toggle the things on and off. I haven't played the game for over 10 years. Yeah, I haven't played it in a minute either, but also... Gee, there is a lot of stuff to play nowadays, isn't there? It has its moments of being kind of a pain in the butt, though. But it also just has moments of being really funny. And very entertaining. Who do you think you are, Bruce Lee, etc.? Oh, I haven't gotten a chance to see what the Super Mario RPG randomizer is like yet. But I suspect that that's a pretty amusing bit of business. Perfectly timed. Yeah, I gotta check that out at some point. Streaming it may be a thing that takes a while for me to ever get to, because unsurprisingly, I'm going to be playing this quite a bit. But if not, I will definitely be checking it out in my own time. I have some... Do I have other things to... Well... I mean, obviously I've got, you know, 14 to play off and on. A new class came out semi-recently in PSO2 New Genesis. I should be trying that out. I did say I was going to check out Limbus Corporation, so that's a thing I'll do, again, off-stream. God damn it, it's Limbus Company, not Limbus Corporation. I keep doing that. But, yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to get around to, but I don't see why I can't put Super Mario RPG Randomizer in the list to look at. If not on stream, then definitely off-stream. I got a couple other, like, projects of things I want to work on. I got a couple of... I keep saying, oh, I'm going to do Pokemon fan stuff. And I have yet to properly get around to it other than, like, writing down design shit. But I also, like, in addition to the one that I was poking at before of just, like, a regular Pokemon fan project, fan game project, pardon me, of doing one based on the, of doing one based on Coliseum / Extra Dimension mechanics. Okay, so where do I go from here? Oh, right, I need to get to that brown path. Yeah, it would have to be really big as far as having that as a points mechanic, because it is quite an investment of time and energy and me not knowing how I'll feel about the game. But of course, if I'm taking it as a request, I can't just be like, well, I'm gonna blow this off because I think this game is shit. That's not fair. So it would have to be a tough thing. Or, like... I don't know, if I went all the way in on, like, well, donation, I mean, sure, obviously, if you give me money, you should get some sort of reward, but also, like, I don't want to seem too grasping. I'm not a complete asshole. Just most of one. We'll figure that out. But, the thing that I was suggesting about Pokemon fan game, because I have a large-ish ideas sheet just sitting in my Google Docs of, like, design things for actually creating one in Pokemon Essentials or something like that. And the other thing is that recently I've been thinking about, what if I, you know, assuming I could find the resources for it, because I don't have enough programming knowledge off the top of my head to set it up right, to do something that would be like Coliseum or Gale of Darkness, where it's the Shadow Pokemon thing, and you grab those. Also, just because I like Ore as a setting, and I like those games a lot. I mean, I'll take a look at it later if it's a thing you've still got the thing for. Because, yeah, running that through Pokemon Essentials would probably be still the normal thing to do. Also, I think we accidentally upon the puzzle solution, which is great. Yeah. So I guess any of that resources. I don't know about linking it in... well, you can link it in chat. I mean... I was like, I don't know if it'll get me in trouble or something, but... Come on. If anything will get me in trouble on this, I'm sure that it would have happened, right? Actually, it's saying that. Okay, well, I'll take a look at that. I think Pokemon Reborn is built at least partially in Essentials, since it's an RPG Maker thing, if I recall correctly. It's been a while since I've touched any of those. But yeah, that is the major way of doing it for a lot of folks who do that. So so now I gotta actually figure out how to get to where I'm going here. If I just walk right, there we go. Okay. This way. we dropped through the hole. Oh, okay, I see what the deal is. Yeah. I got you now. I got you now, game. Great using RPG Maker XPs and Essential Starter Kit. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have that. If not, I have a bunch of links to resources related to Pokemon Essentials. But yes, I do appreciate you sending me that my way, no matter what. It's good to see people are looking at and, it's nice when people want to be helpful, right? Even if it's something that you've already got that going for you or whatever. But yeah, I've got a couple of links of some resources for it saved at least, if I don't have the starter kit saved on my hard drive. But that was like just what I was immediately going to use, because I know that exists, and that is... Oh, fuck. That is a somewhat more flexible idea as far as I can tell. Especially if I want to do something that would be as, like, exotic as doing Shadow Pokemon mechanics, compared to doing things like working with the decomposition? We'll just say decomp projects for, like, existing Pokemon games. Like, I know those are a thing, and those are quite popular for just making pure ROM hacks. In fact, I actually looked at one of them for Pokemon Crystal because a couple of my friends were saying that Pokemon Crystal decompilation, there we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Fuck, you can tell it's been a while since I've done, like, any real computer science stuff. Yeah, anyway, the reason why I was looking at the decompilation for those, somebody was saying that they felt Pokemon Crystal had some problems in terms of certain Pokemon being available to you until very late in the game and just not showing you everything too well. And I was going to be like, hey, can I do some tiny tweaks to it to have one that's much more of like a 251 style type of hack? So I've seen what it's like, and like how editing it is not that hard. I just never actually got off my ass and did anything with it. I'm very good, I would say, at coming up with ideas. I'm just not very good at actually putting them into implementation. When I toot my own horn and untoot it at the same time. No. Wait. The penguin viruses aren't in this game, so... Alright, so now that we've... Damn it! Ugh. I shouldn't have said anything! God, I am so clumsy at this. Like, just the worst. Absolute butterfingered nudnik motherfucker. Don't look at me. Actually, don't leave the stream either. Sheesh. Yeah, it's kind of a chunky system. Like, it's good that you have 8-way movement, but this is not really designed around it. It's not like, you know, it's not as smooth and buttery as something like Earthbound or Chrono Trigger or anything like that. This is something where the game probably should let you only go in 4 directions. But they wanted their elevation levels, so, you know. Gives me depth perception. With its mystic eyes, right? And... oops. Okay, that was my fault. That was my fault. I didn't see that properly. I went down the wrong one, like an idiot. Well, at the very least, with all the dash Ds we'll be getting, we'll be able to have some more fun with the chip trader pretty soon. Okay, D-pad, walk in that direction. There we go. Okay, I am done rubing it the fuck up. Let's... oh, there's another area yet. Oh, this is getting quite dense in terms of the background here. And I don't know where to go. Crud. I shouldn't really try for the double deletes there, because the Sonic Wave doesn't go fast enough. Believe it or not, Sonic Wave's not going fast enough to... that seems real fucked up. And yet, once we get the upgraded version Dino Wave, that'll do it for us. I could have made this fight significantly crappier by just throwing down the steel, and by crappier I mean for these dudes. They'd have nothing to do for like an hour. Okay, I don't remember again completely how I'm supposed to do this, so I'm going to need you all to bear with me. This area is fucking confusing. And we got a really terrible fight. I should have just added. But I didn't think that through. Actually, we seem to have taken away... I think we took away the Ghost Recover, so... we're good to just do this. Play whack-a-mole with the ghost. Hey. We would have lived through that fight, but it would have just been kind of annoying, so... So we would really want to probably put that. It's yeah. That was a jankily done fight, but we got away with it. Alright, that just leads us back to the entrance. That takes us back to the entrance. Fuck. I fucked this whole thing up, huh? Of course I did. Well, we got through that one without taking a hit, so at least there's that, but there's no good rewards there, so... Yeah, we need to go back and we need to turn the knob. Alright, Stone Man, do your thing. That's not... That's a little better. Oh, boy. That luck, though. I should roll in a gacha game sometime soon, shouldn't I? If my commentary had any quality to begin with, it would have devolved by now, but, God damn it. Are you kidding me? Alright. There we go. That's the magic pixel, I think. This way. Okay, yeah, this should let us get to the handle knob here. Thing. Close the handle. We should be able to get a little bit more forward now, in theory. Really? Down. There we go. Yeah, that... I swear that that's, like, changing or something. There's definitely some diciness that is not on me. So I'm at a point where I'm no longer going to accept blame for fucking it up anymore. Because, whoo boy. Oh hey, an Aqua Sword. I forgot that we didn't get one of those yet. Is this where we need to be? Yeah, here we go. Alright, save. And here's Chaud about to murder a civilian, because that's what he does. Yep, you knew it was Iceman. It looks exactly like... Load Chaud, etc. You don't say! Who would have guessed? Lan, how do you know about those? Yeah, you guys go do things. And Iceman spits at us. What a dick. Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to fight Iceman. Alright, so base isn't just going to win us the fight immediately, so we gotta do this. By that I mean we're gonna seal a little bit of area here. And we're gonna get a complete and utter whiff with Stone Man. And this is what Iceman can do. He can freeze you. He also can push his ice cubes at you, but you can't push them back at him. Iceman can be surprisingly annoying right now, because we've got like a couple of things that are useful against him. But only a few, really. And yeah, he can kick his ice cubes at us. We can't punch the ice cubes back because of. of game design, basically. Come here. Re-enter your loop. That'll do. I just want to make sure that my attacks actually land, you know? However, Iceman does have the advantage of not having any iframes. Like, maybe if we hit him with an electric attack, but we were not causing them with our stuff. So, we did really badly at that fight, but we still got the 2,500 because that's a guaranteed reward. Oh, so it wasn't a handwritten note? It's just a message that's... Alright. Well, thankfully, Iceman managed to cause this trouble, so we can just suck it back up. And everything is back to normal. Oh, look, the clown was important. Or else what, Proto Man? Just hit him. Well, you guys fucked up. Good job. Can't wait to be What do you mean? You told us this. Are you high, kid? Oh, yeah, thanks for being real useful. You can just say you don't know. Oh, that... What a strange thing for them to want, then. You don't say. Yeah, let's go talk to him. Let's get him reunited with his son. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, isn't it great, Lan? You don't get to see your dad ever. Homesick. That's one way to look at it. Yeah, we gotta beat that Chaud somehow. Getting closer to total control of the net, huh? How, though? Oh. Hey, look, this is inside of their base. I don't know, you guys seem to have been doing pretty good, because you've gotten at least 2 of the programs on camera. Having funding problems. Yeah, I mean, that could be an issue. At least face them, jeez. Or are you really that invested in what's going on that chalkboard? Apparently they can't. Just quit fucking up, you guys. Oh wait, their navies are dead. And they just disappear. Okay. Well, we're gonna find out that Mad doesn't get... Well, Mad doesn't get any of them, and the Wood program is picked up elsewhere, so... The Life Virus. Oh, we already talked about that. Too late. Huh. You possibly a little bit familiar with the Light family? Well, I want to see the actual results of it, you know? Oh, hi, Roll. What's the deal? Had to be hand-delivered, huh? Alright. Guy's birthday's coming up. Want to get her a present? Sure, what do we get her? Do we get her like a big hat so that way her gigantic chrome dome doesn't blind people? Well, I don't know why we have to write back, but I mean, okay, we'll do it. We can tell her to go alone. No, we'll say we'll go. We won't be a jerk. Ooh, a new train line. Nice. Alright, so we should probably go drop this off. Plus, that gives us a chance to get into a fight with Fireman, in theory. And that's always a great time for everybody involved. Or at least it is for me. That's something. That's a little bit of... It's nice. Here you go. Alright. Disconnect. And... yeah, it's been about 3 hours. So, we goofed off a lot, so we probably did a little less than I meant to today, but that's okay. I think that's going to be a great place to end the stream.